Welcome back to part 4 of Cassette Beasts. In this episode, we are going to battle Captain Zedd, but before we get there, we gotta do some stuff. Firstly, we're exploring the area where Zedd might be, and we see the speeding bullet speed right next to us. It's a monster. And we just go and record it because why would you not want this Bullettino? And it's a cute one too, it's a fire type and everything. And once I have recorded it, it says that we've unlocked the Bullettino Dash. Yes! I was not expecting an overworld ability, but let's take a look at what we can do. I can carry stuff and I can just speed dash using our stamina, which is quite fun. Not only does it make walking places faster, but we can now also crash these rocks, which sometimes hide chests or potentially unlock puzzles. Back at Harbor Town Gate, we talked to this person who gave us a quest to collect 300 wood, and now I do have 300 wood, so I hand it in, and he gives us opportunity to choose what kind of sign we want to build. So I choose a dolphin sign because dolphins are cute, and there are no giraffes available. By now, our team has actually gained sufficient experience, so we can actually remaster 3 of our monsters. Traffic Crab's remaster gives us a choice, and I go for the ranged offense because I know it evolves into Weevilite, which kind of looks more like a giraffe than the other option, Lobstacle. We also remaster Pom Bomb in the Spitfire and Nevermort into Apocrowlips. Heading back into the area where we're looking for Captain Zedd, we fight a couple of Thamers and we see a new monster, Trifinx. Trifinx is next to an All-Seer, and we're just getting the cult vibes and everything, so I do suppose that it is the evolution of All-Seer. A little further south, we finally find Captain Zedd sleeping. What a captain, right? And he gives us a quest to defeat 5 Bullettino before we can challenge him. So that is something that we are going to do. Before doing that, we backtrack a little. We remaster our Stardegrade into a Galagor, which is not as defensive as before, but it's still quite defensive and it's very different, and I don't know how I feel about it because I did love Stardegrade so much. In the town hall, we talked to Hoylake, which requested a couple of recordings that we got for him, and we're really getting these done actually, so I'm liking this progress. Returning through the area that we're kind of looking through, I do end up battling 2 more Tamers, one of which has a new creature called Kitali, which is a hybrid between a kitten and television, and it's electric type, and it's kind of cool. I don't know what to say about it, except I'm liking these electric types that we're seeing because we haven't seen too many electrics. A great discovery that we've made is we found a Magikrab. Now, yes, it is a kind of a magical traffic crab, but it is not something that we can capture. No, it instead tells us about the train station platform, and it unlocks a new form of fast travel for us where we can take trains to the original train station and other train stations that we will unlock. I did not notice this right away, so you might not see it in the video, but once you have unlocked the fast travel train stations, you can also fast travel to them through the map by pressing the E, same as we fast traveled to the cafe. In one of the chests that we open, I find an air coating uncommon sticker, which is a very cool technique, so I go straight away and apply it to an Apocrowlips. The air coating changes the type of the user or the ally to air type, which I think can be very beneficial, so I just really wanted to use it. And I take this time to change the stickers a little bit before facing Zedd so that I am more strategic. And for our Weevilite, I apply the Traffic Jam uncommon sticker, which is kind of an upgrade, and I also apply Brick Blast, which seems like a cool technique. We finally return to the Bullettino area, focusing on defeating 5 so we can finally battle Zedd. I know, I just have a way of going around things, but we're finally here. And in one of the fights there is a Velociraptor, which is like a cute fire dino, and I'm like, okay, I won, I will catch it. And coincidentally, in that fight, our Bullettino becomes level 5, unlocking the self-destruct passive. Since it's level 5, I decide, okay, let's quickly go remaster it before we battle Zedd, and guess what? It turns into Velocirifle that we have just recorded. I didn't see the correlation, I didn't think they would be the same evolution line, but it's okay, it's fine, I will take it. It's finally time to end the episode with our highlight, the battle with Captain Zedd. Zedd transforms into a Stardigrade, with its ranger ally being a Salamagus. Having played Stardigrade, I should have foreseen some of the dangers that it will be provoking to us. Unfortunately, I do not, and Salamagus on turn 1 applies the locked in state on Zedd. What this means is that once the Stardigrade has gone to sleep, although its techniques like Sleepwalk and Sleep Talk are 1% accuracy, with the locked in state, it will now have 100% accuracy. This strategy makes the Zedd Stardigrade very dangerous. Since Zedd is being a little bit annoying and a bit of a brat, I switch one of my monsters to Galagor, its evolution. First, I apply focus to improve my accuracy and then I go to sleep. Once I'm asleep, I use the Salmon Thalpa technique, and oh my god, it actually worked for the first time, and I'm so excited because there is a Ghostly All-Seer next to us as an ally, and I'm not 100% sure what the Tulpa does or mean, but having a third ally is always beneficial. The All-Seer uses an attack called Wonderful 7, which I suppose varies between the 7 wonders of the earth, and this attack makes the Salamagus confused. Confusion, which is the first time I'm seeing it, can make the Salamagus either attack the wrong target or use the wrong technique. I focus the Salamagus to end up in a 2v1 scenario against the Stardigrade, and by attacking by some effective techniques, Zedd's Stardigrade has Berserk, which makes it unable to go to sleep again because it has to use offensive techniques. After defeating Stardigrade's state, Zedd transforms into Galagor, which we know is its evolution. To battle against Galagor, I transform into Vendemon and Weavelite. I try to apply a bit of Berserk. It's a little bit late, it does manage to fall asleep first, but it won't fall asleep ever again. After a very long duration, the fight is finally over and we have defeated our first captain. I find it interesting that the first captain we defeated is actually number 3 in the trainee card. This shows that Cassette Beasts is actually much more overworld than I anticipated. After having defeated Zedd, I return to the cultist area, but this person still does not want to let us in, so I have no clue what I need to do. Now that we're successful winners, it's time for me to end the episode, and I hope to see you around next time, so make sure to subscribe. I thank you for watching, bye bye!